Hi, this is Stuart Talley. I'm doing this video today to talk about an investigation that our firm is currently conducting into the billing practices of the Sacramento Bee. And specifically, there are two issues that are involved in the case that we are investigating. One involves the practice of sending out what the Sacramento Bee calls courtesy newspapers. So what happens is most people receive a renewal notice in the mail indicating that their subscription to the Bee is about to expire, and it contains an expiration date. Many people get those notices, and if they don't want to renew their subscription, they assume that they can just ignore the notice. What happens though is that when the expiration date finally comes, the Sacramento Bee doesn't stop the delivery of newspapers. It continues delivering newspapers after the expiration date, and it calls those newspapers courtesy newspapers. At the end of a certain period, several weeks of delivering courtesy newspapers, if you haven't renewed your subscription by that point, they will stop the delivery of the newspapers, and then they will send you a bill for those papers that were delivered after the expiration date. That is the case that we are looking at. The second practice that the Sacramento Bee engages in is they have something called premium edition newspapers. And what these are special newspapers that are delivered 9 times a year. A good example would be the newspaper delivered on Thanksgiving, which has all the Black Friday sales in it. That might be considered a premium edition newspaper. And buried in the fine print of marketing materials that the Sac Bee sends out is a disclosure that these subscriptions or these premium edition newspapers will be charged at the rate of an extra $1, okay, per newspaper. And instead of actually charging the consumer the $1 or including the $1 in the price of the newspaper, they just change your subscription expiration date to recover the $9. So as a result, anyone who had a 52-week subscription never actually receives the paper for 52 weeks. And that's another aspect of the case that we are looking at right now. Since we brought this issue to the Sacramento Bee's attention, they have stopped the premium edition surcharge that they had previously, but we are still very interested in speaking with people that have had problems with the Sacramento Bee and any type of billing issue, especially the delivery of courtesy newspapers. So if you have had any issues with the Sacramento Bee, please give us a call. You could reach us at the phone number on the screen. You could fill out one of our online forms, and a lawyer will call you right back.